So 2016 is when I met you guys. So tell me what you guys remember of 2016.
Not much, honestly. I just remember overdosing a lot, you know, being in like my prime strung out days. And you just would never give up. Like every time I'd overdose or even, you know, just random checkups, you would come banging on the doors, trying to get us into treatment, trying to help us. And we weren't ready, so we would hide from you. We would run from you. We would ignore you. We'd get mad because she wouldn't, you know, stop and leave us alone. Well, thank God she never gave up, because that's the reason that we're here today.
So that's when I was in and out of jail a lot. I remember going to prison that year. I remember, you know, being strung out, running from everything, not having no life. When I would get out, I'd be right back in the mix, and then you know, you always tried to get a hold of us and put us in treatment or put us with resources that would help us with our problem. And yeah, we're very grateful for that you never stopped.
So tell me a little bit about what was going on at the house, you know, that we didn't see on the outside. We knew what's going on, but what kind of things were happening there? I mean, there was a lot of deaths at the house.
There was deaths. There was ODs at the house. I cannot count how many. Yeah, we were known. They got to the point they called it the trap. I could not count the overdoses.
We just automatically knew we are gonna start every week that we go out. Your guys' house was always the very first house we stopped at and always the very last one that same day.
I had always wanted to get clean. I just kept going to jail and getting out and going back to that house and getting out and going back and getting out. And I knew I had bigger aspirations than this. You know, I got to do something different. I got plans and goals, but I was so deep into addiction, I couldn't even get my head above water to figure out what I even wanted to do. So what the pivoting point for me was just being tired of the lifestyle, knowing I was gonna die. Anybody can do it. You just gotta put your mind to it. You gotta put your mind to it. And I was as bad as the next person out there. I was picking up cigarette butts off the ground and emptying them out and rolling them up in paper and smoking them, because my life was just that desperate and out of whack, and it was just insane. And you know, I got track marks and scars and stuff from where I messed my life up. But anybody can get clean, anybody can do it. And you know, I've been in and out of jail my whole life. Don't ever think just you've ruined your life too bad to turn it around.
Never too late.
Never too late.
You know,
For me, never
now
too late.
I've been sober almost 2.5 years, about 2.5 years. My life is the best it's ever been, and I know I'm going to keep going further, and I have goals and I have a future now.
We're not done yet.
No,
we're not done. We're just getting started.